Kaba kuhle kuhlangana endzabeni teSiswati la SABC khumbula ukuthi sikhona ku-X, Facebook na ku-YouTube ukuthi SABC Tindzaba ake sibuke lethamba ibhili lomuhla. Bengamele Cyril Ramaphosa uvumile ukuthi wasebentela itikwesinqumo selijaji Isaac Madondo ngoNdebele Phakeme ePietermaritzburg nyakenye ngesikhathi akhipha isitifiketi seqokwa kwesilo inkosi Misuzulu kaZwelithini. Lokhu kuvetwe ngummeli wamengameli advocate Marumu Morane lothi leso sijubo bese losimile ngesikhathi Ramaphosa athatha isinqumo sekuqoka inkosi Misuzulu ukuthatha isihlalo sebukhosi besive semaZulu. Umntarenkosi Simakade Zulu uphikisa bungiko bekuqokwa kwesilo inkosi Misuzulu.
Nanoma yabe Madondo wakhipha incwadi lephikisana nencwadi lechaza ngetifiso tenkosi leKhotseme kuDulizwelithini, ummeli waRamaphosa advocate Morane uthi lencwadi enkantolo bengavimbeli ukuthi inkosi Misuzulu ikhethwe njengomuntu lotawuthatha isihlalo sebukhosi. Uthi amalungu emndeni wasebukhosini bekakhona emhlanganweni lekwakhethwa khona inkosi Misuzulu njengenkosi letawuthatha isihlalo senkosi leKhotseme. Advocate Morane ogcizelele ukuthi lijaji Madondo nguye wabona kuhle ukuthi inkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi kube nguye lotawuqhuba umsebenzi wokubekwa kwenkosi Misuzulu esihlalweni ngenxa yesikhundla sakhe sokuba ngudvunankulu wesive semaZulu. Uphinze wafunza nencwadi enkantolo leyabhalwa eNdlovukati leKhotseme Mandvombi lengumake waMisuzulu lapha ayitshela khona indlu yobukhosi bemaZulu kuthi ikhetha inkosi Misuzulu njengendlalifa yesihlalo sebukhosi bemaZulu.
President agrees that he was guided by the judgment of Justice Madondo, where it was expressly found that the royal family had in fact identified Prince Misuzulu as the successful king-elect. We submit that there was no appeal against Justice Madondo's judgments and findings on this particular point in the SCA. And we submit that it remains valid. It's common cause that the judgment of Justice Madondo was handed down on the 2nd of March 2022.
Lamanye amalungu emndeni wasebukhosini athi bekangasiyingcenye yokukhethwa kwenkosi Misuzulu athi kunemsimetelo bekufute yendiwe kanti yagcina ingeke endiwa. Bameli baRamaphosa bathi Ramaphosa walandzela indlela letifanele nakanika inkosi Misuzulu isitifiketi lesiqinisekisa kuthatha isikhundla sebuholi besive semaZulu.
Manje lekuthiwa wemukela statement sekuvuma licala kwemsolo wesibili eceleni lekubulawa kwaSenzome Yobo ngaNtanzi. Uthi Ntanzi waniketa le statement ngaphandle kwekuphocelela embi kwemeli wakhe. Lo manje uphinze uthi Ntanzi wamtshela ukuthi kude lo wamshaya kude avume licala nokuthi amalungelo akhe wafunzelwa. Bameli baNtanzi nabo baniketiwe statement lesiqoshiwe lekuthiwa ngilapho khona Ntanzi avuma licala.
Ngekusho kwemmeli wabonga Ntanzi longumsola wesibili kuleli cala, Ntanzi washaywa ngemaphoyisa ngenhloso yokuthi bekufuna avume leli cala.
The deponent did not sign the statement.
The deponent did not sign the statement before Mrs. Cronje.
Correct. The statement was not made as alleged freely and voluntarily by the deponent.
Kepha fakazi wembuso wesithathu kuleli cala manje Vivian Cronje utiphikile tinsolo taNtanzi. Cronje nguye lowabhala phansi bufakazi baNtanzi lowabetfula mhla tinge-24 ngenyanga yenhlaba ngemnyaka wa 2020.
Vraag nummer 13.
Sukela kena ke unumber 1 bazo kayofika ke kunumber 13 nokuthi ke sengiqalile ke nokuthi ngithathe ke iconfession ukuthi asho konke lokho ayefisa ukuthi akushoke kanye ke nale page le engizofakaza ngayo namuhla yonke into ke wase eyitolikelwa
Dear die tot.
Cronje uthi Ntanzi nguye lowativumela leli cala ngaphandle kwekushaywa. Uthi wavuma leli cala anemmeli wakhe.
I caution the deponent that he is under no obligation whatsoever to make a statement, and that if he chooses to do so, it will be reduced to writing as he speaks and may later be used against him as evidence in court.
Cronje utawuphinzilitwa ngemibuto kusasa.
Njengoba kudelikhetho levela yonke kuleminyaka lotako tati tepolitiki tibuke kabantu lelikhetho lekuvala tikhala lolubanjwe eminyakeni lencile. Mhletiwe likhetho Wayne Suzman uvakalise luvo lwakhe ngemthelela longalethwala ukhetho lekuvala itikhala likhethweni lwevelonke leminyaka notako.
Wonke umuntu wakuleli lenze lukhetho langa 2024 njengoba lufaniswa nala 1994 emaphepha kuvota nga 2024 atawuba nemehluko lomkhulu njengoba sekusungulwa amanye amaqembu kanti kunalabanye lebatimele njengoba sekungenela abanye lukhetho umbuto lokhona ngikuthi ingabe lokho tawuba nemthelelo onganani kumaqembu epolitiki lanebalandzeli labanyenti.
You saw generally the ANC lose ground in all of the by-elections, bar one in Kai Kharib, which is the Kakamas area by the Grabis National Park, where the ANC all but replicated what they achieved in 2021. But that support wasn't going to one particular party. So they lost ground to the Patriotic Alliance in Sol Plaatje. They lost ground to the EFF in Musikalikhwa. They lost some ground to an independent candidate in the EFF in the Siankuma municipality, which is a rural municipality in the Northern Cape by Schmidtsdrift. So it's an example that it's not just one party which is affecting the ANC. So it's hard to say there's a definitive trend.
Lukhetho lokuvala tikhala bilimcoka kakhulu ku-FF kumasipala womsuka njengoba likhona ukuhlula i-ANC yathatha sihlalo senye eBreyten enyakatho ye-Emelom esifundzeni sempumalanga kanti kuhlupha kwelunga le-DA leyoba lilunga le-Patriotic Alliance esifundzeni sasenyakatho Kapa ngulelinye itingcophamlando kulesifundza.
That victory for the PA does affect Sol Plaatje because for the first time in democratic South African history, in the largest municipality in the Northern Cape, Sol Plaatje, which is Kimberley, the ANC no longer has more than 50% of the seats. It's only now got 32 out of 65 seats. So this means that the ANC needs to find a coalition partner. They can go to Good, they can go to Patriotic Alliance, maybe a local party to remain in control.
Suzman uphinze wavalisa ukuthi impumelelo ye-DA ngesikhathi khona ukugcina tehlalo tayo letimbili esifundzeni seNorthwest kumasipala wamahlosana kukhombisa ukuthi leli qembu lenta kahle njengoba kamuva kusekelwa kaleli khethweni lesigodi kwatsikameta i-Freedom Front Plus.
Fascinating thing to bear in mind is that the ballot paper is going to be extremely long. We have a lot more players in our elections next year. So South Africans are going to have more choice.
Kusatawuba nelukhetho lokuvala tikhala lelitawulandzela mhla tisikhombisa ngengongoni etifundzeni lekufaka i-Northwest KwaZulu-Natal kanye naseNtshonalanga Kapa kanti imiphumela yakhona kukhona lokuthi tawuba nemthelelo lukhethweni la 2024.
Timvula letinamandla dale ubonakalo lomkhulu letinye tingcenye tesifundza sempumalanga Kapa kulamalanga lamabili engcile. Kanti-ke kushonele abantu labathathu kutehlakalo letahlukene ngaphansi komasipala weNyandeni. Sinembiko.
Ngenene imeko ibuhlungu apha kule lali yaseNkumandeni apho umfundi oneminyaka eli-17 ubudala ofunda kwisikolo sasephangelela ethe wemka nalomlambo ulapha emva kwam abazali okanye abahlali bale lali baye bazama ukuba bamkhangele kwa izolo njalo ngoba yonke lento yenzeke izolo abamfumana namhlanje ekseni baye bazama ukuba bamfumane abakamfumani ke
sibuhlungu kakhulu singabahlali bakwaZaka sibuhlungu kakhulu ngoba kudala sithetha ngalento yomlambo basicela ibhlorho apha ngoba sinesisikolo iphangalele abantwana balapha kwaZaka bafunda pha ephangalele naba balapha emanxiweni abancinci bafunda pha eDalingebo bawela kulomlambo sibuhlungu kakhulu.
Nithi kudala nicela uba kwakhiwe ibhlorho apha ayide yenzeke lonto bathina basemagunyeni xa nicela le bhlorho
asiva mpendulo asikayiva impendulo asiva nasithembisa uba hayi sizawuza ngonyaka othile.
Sekhokhwe imali lengatulu kwa 3 billion amarandi kubhadala abantu bangaphandle lababesedingotini temgwaqo ngekhathi kuleli. Le mali ikhokhwe emkhathini kwenyanga yamabasa ngeminyaka wa 2021 nenyanga yendlovu lenkulu kulomnyaka. Sikhwama lesincibethelisa abantu abalimele engotini temgwaqo sithi sengeke sisabakhalisa abantu bangaphandle. I-Road Accident Fund ithi labo labeta kuleli kufanele ukuthi bathathe umshwalense lotawubasita nakwendeka bavelelwa yingoti emgwaqweni yakuleli.
Kungumanje i-Road Accident Fund ayinakuthi wekuchamuka nobecha kude ukuthi ukhone ukuthola imali. IREF ithi laba labachamuka kulamanye emave balisebenzisa leli thuba.
kusukela ngenyanga yamabasa kumnyaka wa 2021 kude kube inyanga endlovulengu lo mnyaka lo setulu iRef yabhadala imali ngo3.3 billion rand kubantu labavela kulamanye emave lokusho ukuthi babalelwa ku8000 manje labavela kulamanye emave labakhona kuhlomla kulesikhwama lesikhwama manje sifuna ukuthi wonke umuntu lovela ngaphandle abe anemshwalense njengakulamanye emave kude kuthi noma athola ingoti kube ngiwo lokhokha ko.
We're proposing now is that foreign nationals are not going to be catered for in the claims for the RAF. And our argument is that if Macintosh goes to Zimbabwe, or goes to Lesotho, or goes to practically any country, to Europe, Asia, or anywhere, you are required by law of those countries to have insurance.
Hlangothi the African Diaspora Forum ithi akukho kuhle ukuthi abantu labaqhamuka kulamanye emave bakhishwe luhlwini lebantu labatawuhlomla kulesikhwama.
Be concerned because ideally when you look at RAF, I mean, if you look at foreign nationals, I mean, without even talking about those that citizens or permanent resident holders, RAF, actually get funded, through taxes.
Letinye tinhlangano tifane i-Hailing Association ticela iRef ukuthi imane ikhiphe labo labede emaphepha labakunyata ukuthi babe kuleli ngalokusemthethweni.
I do believe that there has been a vast amount of abusive claims against RAF. And maybe RAF is just trying to act to protect itself or to protect the funds that it's collecting.
iRef ithi ifuna ukuthumela umlayeto esiveni ukuthi akusasiyo indzawo ukuthi itholela imali nje kanzi kumele kulandzelwe imithetho lefanele.
Njengoba lisaba lesuka ngakulo ke sevele linikete yonke imininingwane ngekuthi abantu bangaphandle kuhlongotwa ukuthi bangasancimbeteliswe nakwendeka bathola ingoti kuleli umbono wakho yalenzela uphendula kanjena.
Eqinisweni elimsulwa bona ngoba kwazi ukuthi imali okwethiwa ngabo petrol emagaraji ikhona ingxenye yako RAF nabantu bangaphandle bayakwazi becontribute ku RAF ngoba bayawuthenga upetrol mabela eMzansi so leyo mali yiyo ekumele iye ku RAF nayo ikwazi ukuthi bencephezela nje lathizeni okungenani unganciphiswa imali okuncephezelwa ngayo kakhulu.
Nangivumelana nawo RAF kodwa mawuzothi uRAF ola ngokungemthetho owavela wangena nje ongenamaphepha okubala angithi nathi mangabe sisuka siya kwamanye amazwe sisuke siya ngendlela efanele.
South Africa nabantu bangaphandle kwenzakalana ngaso sonke isikhathi makwenzeka into umuntu angaphandle ufuna include entweni ezenziwa khona la eSouth Africa ekubeni bayihluleke ukwenzela abantu base South Africa into zakhona even namanje abantu abaclaim inqwaba njengobaziya abakazithola izimali zabo.
Kungabe iphutha elikhulu uma ukuthi ke nabo kufika bebekade bevele beyithola le mali okubalekile ukuthi itholwe umuntu onencwadi ekhombisayo ukuthi uvumelekile ukuthi abe kulelizwe.
Mina ngibona ukuthi umbono lomuhle kakhulu lokwentiwayo ngoba kumele ukuthi nelive libe nemthetho walo.
Ngithi mina umbono wami uthi mabanikwe labo uma bayitholile lengoti bangasibo bala South Africa as long banemaphepha labavumela ukuthi babe la South Africa mabanikwe le mali.
Ikomishana labukene Tindzaba lokubuyiselwa kwemhlaba eMpumalanga ithi isemkhankasweni wokunonophisa ticelo letafakwa ngeminyaka bo-1998. Le komishana inenkinga yokuphothula ticelo letingetulu kwenkulungwane eMpumalanga ngencedi ingcinamba letimbalwa. Lokhu kufaka ekhansi kuqinisekisa labo labafanele kuthola lo mhlaba netimbi tasetinkantolo nalabanye labafaka ticelo.
Umhlaba lo ngetulu kwema-hectares latinkulungwane letinge-45 ususekungaboni ngasolinye. Labanye bantfu lekufaka ekhatsi umndeni wakamdluli sebetame iminyaka lengetulu kwema-25 kubuyiselwa umhlaba lofanele bona. Bathi umnikati wemhlaba lokhona nyala kabavumeli nekuthi baye nasemalibeni abomkhulu wabo.
This year we requested him that we want to come. He doesn't allow us. He said if we want to come in because we have a suggestion of putting in a tombstone. He said we can take the remains and go and put them somewhere if we want to celebrate the person that is in this grave. So that is the challenge that we are having now. He's refusing us, but he knows that we are the rightful owners of the land.
Kusetshenziswe imali lenganga 8.1 billion wemarandi kutotimbili tincipheteliso temali kanye nekubuyiselwa kwemhlaba kusukela ngeminyaka wa-1998. Leli komishana lithi tindvo letiningi tibambelela kuphothulwa kwalomsebenzi.
Landowner will dispute the validity of the claim and say these people are not the correct ones that lodged the claim on the property. So the matter is then referred to court. Remember that land issues are not presided in any court but the land claims court. So you have a delay there because you know that we've got only one land claims court for the country, which is in Randburg. So all the claims that were lodged and are disputed in the country, they go to only that one court.
Kutfonsisane tinkantolo kubalwa njengaletinye tizatfu letibambelela lolu hlelo lwekubuyiselwa kwemhlaba lelikhomishana lithi lisebenta busuku nemini kubukana netikhalo letiselele emuva.
As the commission, if you can look back, go back 10 years, you can see that every year we finish our budget, which means that if we can have more allocations in terms of warm bodies and in terms of finance funds, we can be able to speed up the rate at which we are delivering.
Inkantolo yemtsetfosisekelo yakhipha sinqumo sekuthi kufute kuphotfulwe kucala ngeticelo letafakwa ngembi kweminyaka wa 1998.
Nina bakithi sigijima la inda sempumalanga kuthola ukuthi ngabe siphomotha uphethe tiphi kuletiphuma embiteni nyalo ngensimbi 6 kulugwalagwala FM. Sivusele Mvulana.
Angivusele Stumo kuwe ngivusele nakumbukeli ekhathi kwetindzaba langathlinzela umbukeli ehlelweni letiphuma embiteni namuhla leli commissioner lelibukeneke nekubuyiselwa kwemhlaba kubaniyo lisike lisemkhankasweni wekuphethula ticelo ke letafakwa kusukela ngeminyaka wa 1998 kanzike takhamuti tasembuzini engomazi kulesifundza sempumalanga lebetfukuthele ligane linwabo tivaleni basinyela tiphatamise kufundza nekufundzisa etikolweni ngeletinyendi takuleyandzawo yemlaleli nguleti-ke naletinye longathlinzela ehlelweni letiphuma embiteni emkhatsini kwensimbi yesithupha nesikhombisa kulikwalakwala FM. Angibonga kakhulu Stumo.
Sibonga kakhulu Simotheni. Sithibeka lapho tolo mhlana sibetolo sikhona simo selitulu asihlangane ngalesine ngesikhathi sifanako khona la ku SABC tikhona kusasa tesindebele sale kahle.